Yeah, we're just gonna chit chat here a bit. That's what the globies sound like to me. They go. We are going to. Is there something wrong with you, Mike? Do you have an education? What were your grades in school? All right, newcomers, what's up? Let's get something going. Bah. So, we have people talking about things, but yet we cannot provide any proof of it. Or they can't. So, if you have any suggestions on your theories, go record 5 or 10 videos of your theory, bring it back, and let's watch it all together. So, for an example, I just don't go blah, 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 blah. Mikey does, and then he talks. But back in the day, like I've said before, they don't like me out there. Those globies and government agents do not like me. CJ, what's happening? And yeah. I deleted my last live stream because it was it was a waste of time. Anyways, let's move on to something better. My kitty's watching me. Hey, Rakia. Are you a good girl? All right. So, this is the deal. I don't like, okay, I'm trying to think of where you come from and when you watch YouTube channels on truth or flat earth. Anybody who watches me or other supposed truthers, I'm trying to get into your minds because from what I see, I like I said, nobody likes the truth. And that's the only thing I'm going to show you and talk about. My honesty and truth. That's how I say it. You see, and that's what I do. I have no problems with it. I tell you that I'm honest and truthful. Has anybody else told you that in the last 5 years? No. Nobody says that to you. I have never heard any flat earther or truther say any of that to me ever. Because they have other ideas in their minds. And I have no idea. Is it because they have a tiny penis? I don't know. Why? I don't get where they come from. These are the type of people that go buy the monstrous trucks, the Ford Mustangs of the world. They don't, it's about them. It's about me, 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 me. Since I've been doing this has never been about me. This is about attacking the bullshit government. Do you not understand? Alan, good to see you there, buddy. Yeah, like even the truthers, like I, it's the body language. It's the like guys, seriously. What is it you want? You know, like I have it like I know I talk about stars a lot, but this frickin' fracking. I bring this up a lot. I could be possibly, and I'm not just saying this to make myself look good. I am not joking when I say I could possibly be the only one in history who has gotten a real image or a real photo and video of the stars. Honestly saying that to you. I don't care what these observatory retards say. They think the stars are millions of miles away, and they're not honest with you. I'm honestly showing you a real picture, photo, videos of stars that I've recorded. Two of them in the last 8 or 9 months. This should be absolutely everywhere on truth channels, but yet it's not. This is where I'm coming from. If the creator physically appeared to 100 people today, what would the truthers do? Absolutely nothing about it. I have no idea why. It's very, very confusing. I don't know if it's your ego or what it is you want out of life. I want to destroy the government, literally destroy them. What do you want to do other than have debates? Ooh, look at those fancy debates. They're fantastic. Boring. I guess if you're new to Flat Earth, I guess you have to suppose and watch debates, but I'm so far into this, I could care less about debates. Dank rectum. That's where I'm going to shove my finger up somebody's rectum soon because that's what they want. Oh, I can't see what the blue behind me here. I mean the white wall. Can't read the texting. You are the first one to take pictures of stars. Yep. And that's what I mean. I don't get it. What? Like, David Weiss? Jeranism? Shh. Don't talk about those guys because they're not spreading the truth. They still think the stars and planets are blurry images in water. Oh. I'm trying to like I've never been this way like or that way ever. Like I've always been the black sheep in the group, whether it was in high school, around my friends, family, whatever it is, in public. I'll give you an example. I don't This is not my opinion on stars. I know what they look like. So here's an example. There are some different people out there who think there are two suns. Where is the proof? Where, let's say it together now, let's become awake and we'll ask questions because we critically think about things. Where is the proof? Meaning, not just one example, I mean recording it with your cell phone, taking pictures of it with a camera, seeing it with your own two eyes. And I mean, like, you need 20 or 30 videos, or maybe 100, because if there were two suns, you would see them. You would see them on the horizon above your heads. When the sun rises in the morning, you would see two suns with your own two eyes, if you have any. Another example, I don't think or believe in the firmament. It's there. I know it's there. I'm not blah, 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 blah. I can show you it. Okay? There has been a rocket, okay, or two, and many in the 50s and 60s from your moronic governments, military, shooting rockets tried to break through it. They could not penetrate it. These are facts. These are not my opinions, theories. The military itself, you people who live in the South, your fantastic world you live in there, your military tried to break through it and they couldn't. These are facts. Okay? The Go Fast rocket, I'm going to say this slow. Go Fast rocket hit something. It came to a complete stop. Globies, repeat after me. I'm stupid. My name is Walking Man. I don't know how to think for myself. And I've got other names on YouTube channels. You can't hide from me. I know your tricks. The Nova documentary, the so-called scientists of the world, went up in a plane and recorded sprites, lightning things that go up and reflect off of a surface. If space was real, there would be no reflection off the firmament from the lightning sprites. I'm talking like this because you don't understand. So I'm trying to talk very slowly and with, whether it's in quotations or bold or emphasis, whatever it is, they cannot go through the firmament. Get with it. Get with the program. We're asking for you to provide proof of a globe. You show me the evidence that you have. You specifically, right there. You show me the curve. You go outside. Take your phone. Record the curve. You. Don't show me a fucking YouTube video or some multiplications or a manipulated video of a frickin' plane shooting a video out of a cockpit window. Go measure the curve. If there is a curve, it should be that easy. I can talk about purple elephants all day, but I'm never going to be able to show you one. Guess why? They don't exist. So good luck, Mikey. I want you to go measure the curve. I can show you the curve on a basketball. Not a problem. I cannot go outside and show you the curvature. It's physically impossible. I've been trying to show you the curve, but all I see is a flat horizon everywhere I go. And the higher I go, the more of the flat horizon I see. Interesting. What do we got here? I'm heading back to Denmark next month. Hey, what the fuck? Take me with you. You got too much money. You are talking ego. No, not a chance. I don't even have one. Am I having a breakdown? I'm talking stupid because of the globies. Wow, I feel very sorry for your son and daughter, Walking Man. I really do. Just make sure they never talk to me because I will tell them the truth about Santa Claus. You won't. Uh-oh. And I'll tell them never to trust you because you're a lying son of a bitch. It ain't going to happen. So let's talk about something else. We are going to have again, nobody on YouTube will promote my channel. Nobody. I have physical proof of stars in the firmament. Too bad for them. See, they think that they are the special ones because they have 100,000 subscribers, and they think that they have priority over the real truth. They own the truth, and then it filters out to the other smaller channels. It doesn't work that way, boys. Sorry. And if you think the moon and the sun are 3,000 miles away, like some people do, you're dense. Just like a rock when it falls through the air. So, what next? 114 level horizon is flat. Yeah, even out at 120,000 feet, the horizon is flat. Again, with the question marks. You do not, this is how intelligent I am. You don't have to leave question marks after a question. I understand you're asking me a question. Explanation, explanation point, explanation point. Just in case you didn't understand, I was making a statement. Oh, shit. It's like when those people talk and they say quotations in quotation, end of quotation, quotation marks. I'm like, fuck, you just like period, dot, comma. capital this in bold. Like fuck, why do you have to speak of the type of word or words that you're using? Like if I asked you, did you go to Walmart? If I did not put a question mark after that, you still understand that's a question, right? Because I physically don't say it to you every time I ask a question. Do you? Do you say, did you go to Walmart today? Question. I don't understand the whole concept of stating who I am as a person, Uncle Mike. I know who I am. You don't have to state that to me, brother so and so, dad so and so, auntie so and so. Hello, friend so and so. Oh, well, we pick specific ones. Auntie, okay. Uncle, okay. What if I'm your friend? I want you to state that I'm a friend, then you say my name. Friend Mike, what did you do today? Friend Mike, do you like runners? Friend Mike, do you like milk? Oh, you didn't put a question mark after it. 26 miles? Yes, that's a good statement there, yeah, because the only thing never thought of that before. That's interesting. 26 miles. Now, let me think about that. The Go Fast rocket, but that's not us literally going there. Yeah, very good point. The Go Fast rocket did it. Supposedly went to 71 or 2 or 3 miles. And if you have not watched it, please watch it because it hits the firmament. And again, like, see, I have a few people in my life who just I think the way they're thinking is that, oh, I just say it hit the firmament, so it did. No, that's not a theory or opinion or suggestion. And hit the firmament, I see the firmament. The firmament is everywhere, and blah 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 blah. Firmament this, firmament that. No, it did hit the firmament. Okay, not a theory, suggestion. That's a fact. So just don't go blah 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 blah. Firmament this, firmament that, and fucking blah 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 blah. It's not a belief. It's a fact that it's there. Theory is 2 suns, 2 moons. Another theory. There's a lot that I just don't want to even suggest because it's nonsense. Army Corps of Engineers. Do you remember right? They couldn't even get signals to flex. It was out of range. How they going to make contact in 72 miles? Yeah. So, hey, here's another one we can take. Talking about signals. CB radios. Walkie-talkies. How do they work on a curved surface hundreds of miles? And don't even tell me they don't work hundreds of miles away. Because I used to work, here's a true story. I used to work for a garbage disposal company in a different city, 200 kilometers away. What happened was I was in the north end of the city, 200 kilometers away. I'll keep repeating this so people understand. 200 kilometers away. As I rose up on the overpass, I connected with the radio frequency again because I heard them talking on the radio from the office 200 kilometers away. That is a fact because I rose up into the frequency of the radio broadcast. There was nothing between me and the signal. That's how I heard them talking. Explain that to me on a curved surface. And just saying that I don't know how radios work does not make it a curve or a globe. You're stupid. You don't know how walkie-talkies work. Now it's a globe. Again, more globe proof. It's amazing all this globe proof they have there. Fuck, I can't see with that. Can I change the color of this texting? I need black on the background. CB radios use repeater towers to boost signals. Yep, on a flat plane. Harmon Walker says, man, or any man-made object, not gone 26 miles. Well, the Go Fast rocket has. And okay, so my 73 miles. If you guys go back, I can't even remember when it was. I think it was in spring. I recorded the actual city 73 miles away. That's not far in relation to what I can see with my own two eyes. So take that distance and put it up. That's not far. 73 miles to the firmament is not far. Planes fly at 5 or 6 or 7 miles. That is literally like a hair off the ground in relation to 73 miles. And that's not far. I'm visualizing the distance from here to here to be 73 miles in my head and trying to fit like all of that distance vertically. So when you record the stars or anything like the moon or the sun, it's not far. Let me give you an example. Your cell phone horizontally, what is it, 3.5, 4 inches? Straight up. But when you start measuring the distance to the points, does that distance not get longer and further away from center? Not going up, but from center. Because now you're looking, now this line is longer from here all the way over to that corner. Is longer for this line, and this is shorter. Short line, 4 inches. This is probably 5 inches or 4.5 or whatever it is, but it's further than this line. So when you're looking at stars in the east or west, yes, they could be thousands of miles away from your center point, but that doesn't mean they're thousands of miles up. They're thousands of miles downrange. Because again, there's no depth to the stars, right, folks? No depth. Yeah, well, it is a dome. Yeah, well, the dome is going to be huge. But still, it's going to be further away from whether it's a dome. Well, it has to be a dome because that's how rainbows work. And guys, seriously, when you watch my videos, pay attention. My Sirius Star video from April. What way was it tilted? Tell me which way it was tilted. Because it was tilted. I recorded it on the west side of the center point. It was leaning like this. And just in November, it was in the east, leaning like this at an angle. What would happen if I recorded it in dead center? It would be straight up and down. There is a curved surface up there, boys. Sorry. I can provide proof of that. That's not a problem. These are factual things. And yet, in spring, I stated that all the big stars are going to be the same. And they are. Because I've recorded Capella. And I'm just going to move on to the next brighter, bigger stars. The stars in Orion's belt, they're all going to be the same. I'm hoping that Polaris is different. But if it's the same, how am I going to be surprised? You know, I'm just going to say, yeah, I confirmed it. Months before I actually recorded it. That's what I do. I can't. I have lots of hair. You just can't see it. It's so luscious and long. So again, just when you start talking about theories, like whatever they are, you're going to have to provide some proof to me, okay? Soon, I'm going to provide proof again. I'm going to record another video pointing my 7-watt laser at the moon, the crescent moon, if it's this month or freaking in April, I don't care. Whenever I get a chance to do it next, I'm going to confirm that my laser touches the moon. Because I've already done it, I'm just going to do it again. Again, confirming what I'm going to do weeks or months ahead of time. Provide a detailed breakdown of your method so that someone else can duplicate it for confirmation. Okay, well, go buy some binoculars. Go outside every night for 8 months and try to record the stars. Clear. Good luck. It's quite hard to do. For those of you who just suggest for me to do something, you go do it first. And then I will follow in your footsteps of recording the stars that are only 70 or 75 miles away. Because if you think they're further, you need to come up with some proof of that. Your proof. Not Google, not NASA, not some other globetard. Your proof. Yours. Yes, yours. And then I'll send you some balloons. Balloons. You want some balloons? Oh. Like the laser thing. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood you. I can't see this with the white. Why am I having trouble seeing this? I gotta put my skin color in behind the texting. Okay. We both observe it at the same time from different directions. Yep. Yeah, for sure. So here's the thing. With lasers, obviously, you if you have one, you know this. You have to be like this. You can't shoot the laser sideways. So the moon has to be directly south and over top. In order for me to see your laser or you to see my laser. So somebody has to be further south of me in order to do that. Like someone in the States, and we have to point it, I think, well, I think, well, yeah. Yeah, just beyond the halfway point. Like if directly south was midnight or noon, like if the moon was at like the 1 o'clock position or something, that's when I did it. It was like at, I'm sure it was like even closer to 2 o'clock position because it was kind of that way, a little bit further to the west because you got to get the the back. So the dark side of the moon, we see it all the time when there's a crescent. So when the dark side of the moon or the dark part of the crescent is on the left side rather than the right side on the west needs to be lit up, and then the back, goes like this. As long as the side closest to us is dark, it should work. I tried it the other day because I have a theory, which I'm probably right anyways. When the moon's on the east side of the sky, and so if this is the dark side of the moon, this side of the face, you can't point something from this side and expect it to touch over here. You have to be on this side, so the moon, this has to be the dark side of the moon over here, and you have to come from this side. Point it at the side that you see or should see. Neither does internet. Look up Project Man High. 5 or 6 miles is the airplane. We can't even get internet, and not the same going straight. The air gets too thin past 50,000 feet. Yeah. For anything except the balloon. Yeah, I hear you, man. So yeah, for those of you truthers out there, keep researching the new truthers, the new subs to the channel. Just keep looking into the truth because I'm telling you, the news ain't the truth, man. So, and the whole last 3 years, garbage. Oh. So yeah, I think oh man. It's warming up here. We're not going to have any snow again. This is weird weather we're having. It's going to be like 6 or 10 degrees Celsius. So like any between 30 and 40 degrees in the States. This is crazy weather. It was freaking cold, obviously, a week ago or whenever it was. I don't know how it goes from one extreme to the other. Obviously, they're trying to control stuff, but I don't know. It's weird. So what did I see here? So the radio waves do not need a medium to travel through. Um, 40 minutes. I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of get a plain explanation of a few things rather than going ballistic on the other live stream. But yeah, keep going. You want me to keep going? keep going live. There's nothing to talk about, man. You bored? I want to eat something, even though I don't. I want to eat something, but I don't because I'm trying to lose some weight. I put some weight on the last couple months. I went on my exercise bike twice today. Yes, see, that's another one. Because Toys R Us spells their words different. I spell it as if I said the word. It's not horizontally opposed. Horizontally opposed. Z. I know I've spelt opposed wrong. I did it on purpose. But you may want to phone Toys R Us. They totally misspelled the R part. And I used horizontally opposed because of why? The Subaru engine. Because I own a Subaru Outback horizontally opposed engine. Just like the Porsche. Yeah, because the engine is flat. Along with the rest of the world. Oh. And the English language in general does not make any sense to me whatsoever. It never has. It's one of the hardest languages to learn, even if you speak English. um. So okay, so that's it. I have had. Well, we're trying to figure out this. I haven't fixed the part where the deer hit me in June yet. We're still waiting for one more part. Then the car will be fixed. But the smaller issues that I've had, like there's this. I've looked it up on YouTube. When you turn left, going around a long curve, there's like some rattling underneath the car, and we could not figure out what it was. But supposedly, I don't even know how this is even going to work, but there's a really tiny, what's it called? A steering spring or something. And it's literally this big. So I don't know how that's going to fix my problem, but supposedly this is a common, well, not common, but this has happened on other cars. When turning left, there's like boom, 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 boom. And supposedly it's that little tiny spring. So I don't know. I don't think it's that, but because it's too weird to have such a broad area of the car underneath making noise just from a little tiny spring. And supposedly from the mechanics, everything is tight. I've replaced the shocks and struts, the whole assembly on the front end. I accidentally broke my sway bar link or something, so that had to be replaced with new give me a second here. Tie rod, no, the tie rod end I broke or something. One of the two, I broke something. I don't know how. I was backing up and turned the wheel and boom. And I wasn't even putting any pressure on the car, so I had to get that replaced. But yeah. No, they won't. No, that's they only do that in the States. Sorry. My car is roadworthy, 100%. That's just don't even mention any stuff that's your what's the word I'm looking for? Law system in the States or in the States, whether you're in the States or not, is nonsense. I watch all these. Everybody is fearful. I don't know why. They're so fearful in the place south of here. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because their government portrayed many, many hoaxes. Yeah, there was actually a cop driving behind me yesterday when I went to the city, or yesterday or the night before. Anyways, in the last couple days, there was RCMP driving behind me. He saw my sign. He's ooh, watch out. Well, we live in the greatest country in the world. Oh yeah. Why do you have so many problems then? Uh yeah, especially here in like especially Saskatchewan, it's like a so-called farmer, like a lot of small towns, and just it's just not like it's not too intense. It's if you would have to really generate a crazy ass fake story to get this place going, man. On with like we don't I've been pulled over many times before, and I don't have like they've asked me to present my license to them, and I haven't had it sometimes. It's all on their computer systems. Just tell them your name and stuff, and they'll look it up in their car. What's the big deal? And guess what? You need to learn your rights as a human being. You might want to watch some First Amendment audits. You need to learn your rights as a human being, man. Remember, the cops work for you. They tell you to roll down your window, tell them to fuck off. Literally, you can tell them to fuck off. Roll down your window that much. And again, you only have to present your license, not give it to them. Put it up to the window so they can see it. That's all you need to do, boys and girls. And if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Literally, shut your mouth for the entirety of when he wants to open his trap. You need to know your rights. And you're the sheep. The cop will say, "Can you bend over?" And you'll say, "How far and when would you like me to bend over?" "Can you bark like a dog?" And you'll say, "Of course I can. Would you like me to do that right now?" Oh, these poor sheep. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta pee again. So we'll talk to you later. Are you guys seriously bored? Because that's what I think. You guys are only bored when you watch me. Hey, mic's on. Let's go. I'm bored. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good night. I'm just going to bleh. And when I get a chance to record those stars, trust me, I'm going to do it. So go cry in the corner. Yeah, I like to entertain people. I get kind of goofy sometimes. You should go watch my Snapchat videos. They're funny. Anyways, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one, boy. How do I end this? Oh yeah, they put the X on the other side now. What did they change things? Because even the stream looks different here. Yeah, didn't that used to be over there? Did they change the live stream on the app on the phone? I thought the X was over here before. Yeah, I'm sure because the time and the numbers were over there. Come back soon. Oh, I'm sure the X was over here. Okay. We'll talk to you later, guys. Have a good one. Oops. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Okay.